It happened. It actually happened. Jinder Mahal is the WWE champion. My God, the smartest thing they did out of that whole thing. Oh, I'm just so happy about that fact. If you don't know why, check out my predictions video for Backlash. I will put it in the description because my mind just blown. Amazing. And not only that, bear with me, Jinder Mahal is not only the WWE champion, he is the 50th man in history to hold the world championship in WWE. Officially. Oh my gosh, crazy. Crazy. What's going on, everyone? It is Apollo here from Down Down Up Up, your boy as always. And what is going on in the crazy, wacky, uncontrolled world of YouTube today? A lot about Jinder Mahal, I can guess. But it's time to dive right into WWE Backlash 2017. Was it a good show? Yeah. Yes, it was. That ending was really worth it. Was it a bad show? That depends. We're going to dive right into everything. Okay, starting with the kickoff, we had Tye Dillinger versus Aiden English. No complaints. That match did what it had to do. Tye Dillinger picked up the win. Although Aiden English hit kind of a flatliner, a twist around flatliner that Tye really sold. So we're thinking, oh please no, oh please no. But obviously no. Tye came back, tiebreaker, boom, got it. Then going right into the main show, we had Dolph Ziggler and Shinsuke Nakamura kick off the show, and my goodness, what a disappointment! Wow, what a disappointment! It was clear why it was the kickoff now. And I'm going to give a few reasons for this. Number one, Dolph and Nakamura had quite a bit of time to plan a really good match. They had a few dark matches after SmackDown the following weeks when Nakamura debuted. So not on television, but sure seen on YouTube from cell phones and such. They had all that time to put something that could have been remembered. I don't care if this goes into another pay-per-view. I was very, very disappointed with that. So, not a plus. And Nakamura did win, if I hadn't already said that. It was, I guess it was the most disappointing match of the night just because of the expectation going into it. So, can't really say much positively about that, except for the fact that obviously Shinsuke Nakamura won his debut, and they didn't do a swerve with that. No, they had the swerve plan later in the night. Next up, we had the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line. The Usos defending against Breezango, one of the funniest things in the world right now. Now, in my YouTube predictions, I did pick Breezango because I'm going with what I really hope for, but I immediately changed my mind because I hang out with my friends watching the shows. It's getting, I guess, popular now to have picks and everything and prizes and whatnot. It's just fun. It's cute, fun things to do to make the pay-per-view more entertaining. I did change to Usos last minute, and here's my reason and why it paid off. Number one, the Usos did win, so I'm happy I switched. Two, I only picked Breezango beforehand because I was really hoping that match would kick off the show and give the Chicago crowd a big plus starting the show. Good stuff. But no, if it's not the kickoff, then I don't have any faith. I didn't have any faith. So I had to switch to the Usos. But the match was hysterical. Tyler Breeze just dressed up as the janitor. And then the grandma. Oh, it was good. And for the first time since 2015, maybe 16, maybe early 16, I'm not too sure when the last time I saw it. Tyler Breeze hit the unprettier Christian's kill switch. And the Uso just kicked out of it, and oh, it hurt because Christian is my favorite professional wrestler of all time, and that move is one of my favorite moves, obviously. But it was amazing to see it. Amazing to see it. It was a good match. It was a good match, full of funny hysterics. It lived up to expectation for me. Just a great comedy match, but it was really good too. Next up, we had Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn. And would you know it, Sami Zayn picked up the win. At first I was really confused about this, wondering why they're putting Corbin down. But no, the main event cleared that up of who's WWE champion. But Sami Zayn caught Corbin with a kick and then Haluva kick. So good night. It was a decent match altogether too. Hopefully they can do one more, because those two doing another one, I wouldn't mind seeing. And then next up, I believe we had the 6 women's tag team match. It did what it needed to do, and the welcoming committee won. A lot of people, for some reason, thought they were just going to be put down on the pay-per-view because they've been winning on SmackDown. No, there's only 6 women on the division right now for SmackDown who are going full-time right now, besides Lana, but who knows what she's going to do yet. So, yeah, I had it right. The welcoming committee won. Natalya made Becky Lynch tap on pay-per-view for the 2nd time in less than a year. Because Battleground last year, which I also called, funny enough. Decent match altogether, did what it needed to do. Surprisingly, James Ellsworth did not interfere, so we're going to see what's going to happen with that later on. And then next up, we had the United States Championship match. Kevin Owens, the champion, defending against AJ Styles. This match was pretty darn good. I was really happy with this match. There was a lot of good storytelling going into it. How badly damaged was AJ's leg? Would Kevin Owens take advantage of this? The first half of the match, it didn't look like Kevin cared about it at all. So I was really confused. And why they didn't mention too much about it on the pre-show, because the way AJ was selling on SmackDown, it looked like he was in a lot of pain. But later on, Kevin took full advantage of it, slamming that leg into the ring post. AJ unable to hit the phenomenal form. Kevin Owens used a new move on WWE television. It looked like he was going for the Future Shock DDT, but then he just jumped and face planted him instead. It was interesting. I liked it. I hope he keeps it in his reservoir. But the ending is what really got it for me. They were both outside, and the announce table covering was off. Kevin pushed AJ just ever so slightly, and AJ's foot went between the space for the monitor and got tangled up in wires, and Kevin Owens wins by countout. Oh, just really good storytelling in that match. That was good. I don't know why the audio and Kevin Dunn failed to play Kevin's music during like the intervals, but that's just something I feel like I need to complain about. So that was great. That was really good. Owens giving AJ a super kick afterward too. Very, very good. And then we had Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan. Nice. Those two got to be saved for a second last. I had my doubts going in because it seemed like Eric Rowan was the one who was getting all the time. He got time on Talking Smack and on the kickoff, just sitting around with a bag of masks and whatnot. But no, Luke Harper won. Although the finish was a little bit messed. He went for his discus clothesline, but was unable for some reason to do a clothesline. It looked like more of a punch. Like, I don't really know what to say about it. Like, if it's a discus clothesline, like, all you have to do, right, is just keep your arm out for the clothesline. I don't know why he did this. Like, I'm not going to blame him, though. Who knows what happened? It was just weird. It was just really weird. Maybe he hyperextended something. I hope not. But Luke Harper did win, and that was good. So that's 50-50 booking on their part. They are 1-1. Now it's time for the main event. I'll go into a little bit more detail with this match. Oh, my gosh. I knew Seth Rollins was going to cash in months before it was even planned. I knew Kevin was going to be seen. I knew Braun was going to be turned into something good. And thank you, WWE. I knew Jinder Mahal wasn't just going to be put down the tube right away without becoming WWE champion. He's been booked greatly. Like, this is like a Sheamus win in some way. Like in 2009, Sheamus just won. He just showed up on Raw and just won. And nobody knew where it came from. And then he won the WWE Championship. Jinder Mahal has pinned Sami Zayn. He's already pinned Randy Orton now twice, and he's pinned AJ Styles, and now he's the 50th man, officially, to hold the WWE Championship. The match started off very interesting. Randy Orton attacked Mahal before his whole announcement could be made, like introducing second the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, like the announcer was still doing his job. But Randy Orton attacked Jinder before that, and I was thinking in my head, oh, Orton, was that off script? Because you're pissed that you're losing tonight? I don't know. Maybe. So he gave a few shots to Mahal and pushing around the Singh brothers who were outside. I did like the turquoise color on them, by the way. Quite nice. And the match was decent. Jinder got back into control without any assistance from the Singh brothers, so that was kind of nice. It was back and forth for a bit and just waiting for something to happen. Orton caught the RKO And Jinder survived it. He rolled just enough so the Singh brothers could pull him out of the ring. That was a really good moment. I knew my doubts were put to rest after I realized he survived the RKO. And then it went outside. Randy Orton was really, really annoyed at the Singh brothers. So annoyed he had to turn into a very, very careless worker. If you don't know what I mean, check out Randy Orton, what he does to one of the Singh brothers. He throws him up in the air, and his head could have fallen right on the TV monitor. It fell on the table covering. Thank goodness. But that was careless. That was very careless. I was very, very disappointed to see Orton. It was awful. I can't talk much about it because it looks so awful and so intentional. But anyway, thankfully both Singh brothers were all right. Orton dragged both of them back in, gave them the double DDT off the ropes. But then Dream Street, I don't remember what they're calling it now, but it's basically what Ted DiBiase Jr. used to use, the Dream Street, going for the Cobra Clutch and then slamming him. 1, 2, 3. It took one Dream Street for Jinder Mahal to win the WWE Championship. So good. So good. Chicago is definitely the right place for it, too. At one point in the match, it was, let's go, Jinder sucks. Like, yeah, he's more over than Roman Reigns and John Cena put together. But I can't complain. I honestly can't complain. If any of you know me and are expecting, what's this guy got to say? No, I knew he was going to be used properly. I cheered. I knew good things were going to happen, and they did. I can't say anything more. I'm very proud that he's been able to put up from this. Just listen to this. From 3MB to released to buried back in 2016 on Raw to WWE Champion. Amazing. Amazing. Congratulations to him. And I hope his reign is worth considering more than just a month. But we'll see what happens. If he loses it on SmackDown, I'm not going to complain. He's done what he needed to do. And hopefully it can get better from here, but we'll see. We'll see. Still waiting on Rusev, too. My prediction for Money in the Bank is that it's going to be Rusev versus Orton versus Jinder, triple threat match for the WWE Championship. And if you really want to keep playing with this, have Jinder Mahal win that match, too. But we'll see. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave your reactions below in the comments. Tell me what you thought of the pay-per-view. You guys think it was good, bad? Feel free to let me know. Anyway, I will talk to you again. I guess I shouldn't say soon, but I will see you later. Thank you always and forever for watching, and we'll see you a different time.